What's up, guys? It's your girl 1710, and today I'm doing a different video. And first of all, I wanted to say happy 2023 to everybody, and I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a good New Year's, or whatever you guys celebrate out there. I just hope y'all had a good end of y'all year, and I know that we are ready for the new 2023, and that means that new games will be coming soon. And today I just want to talk about the ones that have gotten my interest so far. Now I know there's tons of games out there. Y'all can tell me like ones that I probably missed, which are tons. But I did see the Game Awards, and I've seen other game shows, and there was only a few that stuck out to me because it's not a lot of games today that actually get my interest anymore. So the ones that I have on this list right now are my main picks. This possibly will change as more games get revealed this year, but we're going to start off with just these for right now. So I'm going to try to rank these to see which one of these games are going to be the most likely contender that I'm going to spend my money on, because I'm not trying to really spend a lot of money on games today because games are expensive. $70 most of the time is how much a new title is, so I have to be very, very, very particular on what I buy. So I'm thinking we're gonna start off with Silent Hill 2 remake. So I did see that who is it? Konami. Yeah, they showed this trailer a while back. They also showed all this merch and everything. And it's kind of funny because they kind of did this around the same time Resident Evil 4 remake kind of dropped. So I don't know if that's coincidence. But I had no idea that I would see this game again. I have played the original Silent Hill 2. Most people have played Silent Hill 2. I believe that this is like the most popular one that most people have come across in the past. It's the one that's most talked about. I think that a lot of people just like the characters. They like James, and there's a lot of memes in it. It has the most ridiculous dialogue. If you've never played the original, it's ridiculous dialogue. But I've played this game in the past, and I never thought that I would see it again. They kind of stopped making Silent Hill games. They was supposed to continue it with PT. Something happened, and that it got scrapped. So we all know that. So just seeing that they're starting off with Silent Hill 2 is really interesting. They might also do 3. I know that 3 is very popular. The one with Heather. It was never really my favorite. This one always was. So I guess we have to see what happens with this, and if they want to continue the remakes with the Silent Hill franchise. So I am also very shocked and very happy to see Silent Hill 2 here. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how much of this game will change. If they're gonna stick to the original formula that the original game had, hopefully better voice acting, because man, if you play these Silent Hill games, it's not the best. It's kind of like old Resident Evil. It's not the best voice acting. It's very, very terrible. Funny at moments in time too, so it's actually really crazy. So what I'm thinking about is that I might put Silent Hill 2 remake. Man, I'm interested. What's crazy? I know that this game will have a demo. Absolutely. So I need to play the demo first. I need to. Just to be sure that this is what I want to play. I need to understand what the controls is feeling like. I need to understand, like, get back into the moves and grooves of just like what Silent Hill was doing, because it is very different than Resident Evil. It's more psychological horror. If you've never played a Silent Hill game, you should play particularly 2 and 3. Silent Hill 4 The Room is also very interesting. It'd be really, really interesting to see a remake of that. But yeah, I need to have a demo on this game. I need to play this demo, and then when I play this demo, I'll feel a little bit better about it. So I'm gonna put this in the need to play the demo first, because I'm sure all these games will have a demo probably, and I just need to know. So next, I just got done talking about it in the same sentence with this game, and that's Resident Evil 4 remake. So I'm not gonna lie, Resident Evil 2 remake, brilliant. They did a wonderful job. Capcom did making that game. It was fresh. They added new things with it. I think the graphics looked great. I think the story was really good. It had a little bit of like nuances, but I think they did a wonderful job, and I think that it was knocked out of the park. Unfortunately, my favorite Resident Evil was always Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and the fact that the 3rd remake was so bad, I was actually upset. I couldn't believe that they did my girl Jill Valentine like this. Like, most people, I don't know, but personally me, when I think of Resident Evil, Jill Valentine is the first person that comes to my mind. I only think about her and maybe Chris. I say that because most of the time you play the first Resident Evil and you have like her or Chris, most people choose the journey with Jill. So that's like their first interaction with a character and their first interaction with like story, and it just the experience is usually with Jill. And I just feel like you know, they finally had a game like that's just about her running from Nemesis, and that's how Nemesis got really popular. He's in one game, and you know, he is a fan favorite, just like Mr. X is fan favorite. And I just couldn't believe how they did the remake. It was just so bizarre, and it was missing so many parts. It was a whole section missing, and multiple sections actually, and I just did not like it at all, and I just was scratching my head wondering why. So Resident Evil 4, I never really was a fan of this game, but I know that this game is beloved by the community. People love Resident Evil 4. It never really was my cup of tea, because the reason why I didn't like it is because I didn't like the whole escort missions of Ashley. I thought that character was annoying. I don't like having to babysit a character in games, because a lot of times if they die, you die too, or you know, you die, then the mission fails or something when you with them if they get hurt or something. I just hate that, and that's why I never really liked 4, because I just felt it was like, it's like a hand holding with her with certain sections, and her sections weren't that fun to me. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this game. I hope it's better, and I hope they don't make Ashley so annoying and ditzy and just stupid and all that stuff like they like to make female protagonists all the time. So we'll have to see if she's just gonna be an annoying brat, or if she's really gonna contribute, because we need people that's gonna be hand holded through the game. They need to contribute. They need to do something. We need to get her a gun or something. So so when it comes to Resident Evil 4, I don't know if I'm gonna buy this game. I really did see this coming from a mile away. I knew that they were going to probably do this. I'm going to just say maybe. I'm not surprised that this is happening at all. I know a lot of people is going to buy this and they're going to play this, because Resident Evil 4 is most people's favorite Resident Evil. So to be honest, we just got to see. It's a maybe for me. I might mess with the demo. It's very possible I'll mess with the demo. I know they're going to have one. They've had one with all the others. So we'll just have to like wait and see about that. So this one is a very curious pick for my next one. So Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon. I don't really know. Okay, seeing Elden Ring win, you know, Game of the Year at the Video Game Awards and everything was very nice and sweet, and you know, I kind of knew that was gonna happen. I was actually expecting to see like a DLC for the game, but that didn't happen. But we did get the trailer for Armored Core, which had been talked about for the longest time. They talked about this. We knew that this was going to be the next game from Software. Seeing the trailer is hype. The trailer looks good. I, believe it or not, actually had the original Armored Core on PlayStation many years ago. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know about From Software at that point in time. Looking back, knowing that I actually had this game, because I used to play it all the time. It was like this level, and you was like in this parking lot, and you was like shooting people. I thought it was pretty fun. It had really weird controls though. It was like very tank control like. Makes sense that you're in a mech. But it was like the only mech simulator that I ever like played and thought was enjoyable, because I've played other ones, like Xenogears, and I hated Xenogears. I hated that game. But with this, I don't know what to expect, and I haven't played any other Armored Core other than the first one that was on PlayStation. So there's been so much change. I know they got like 6 of these, so we don't know what's gonna happen with this. I am a little worried that people coming from the Dark Souls like games, and we just got done with Elden Ring, and this is what From Software is known for, the Souls like series. I feel like people are going to be disappointed when they learn that this game is not a Dark Souls like game. And I know that it might sound weird, and you're probably saying, well, why would they think that? It's like a totally different title. I just feel like it's a lot of newer people playing the Dark Souls From Software games nowadays. Elden Ring opened the door for a lot of new people that's never even touched Dark Souls like games, or that are playing it, and now they like see this, so they might be inclined to think that this is like a Souls like game, and then are probably going to be disappointed when they find out it's not. It's pretty much like a mech simulator, and you like make mechs and you like destroy stuff. So we have to see where this goes. I was super hyped with the trailer. It looked real good. It looked really good. I just have to see. I'm interested. I am very interested in this game. And if it has a demo and I like it, it's very possible I'll buy it. I just have to know what it's all about. I have to see more of it. That's for sure. I mean, I think the trailer gave us a lot about what to expect, somewhat, when it comes to mechs. I mean, they look sick, they doing sick stuff, and they going crazy in that trailer. If y'all haven't seen the trailer, y'all need to see that trailer. It's good. So I'm interested in Armored Core. I might be picking it up. So next is Street Fighter 6. So we all know about Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 has been dumping out trailers and stuff, and I'm sure that this year they're about to go crazy, because this game is supposed to drop this year in June. I believe it drops June 6th, and I have been just like really interested, because for the most part I haven't really been a fan of Street Fighter. I have played Third Strike, I have played 4, didn't really enjoy it. I played 5, it was okay. If it wasn't for G, I probably wouldn't play that game. And this one looks like it has the most potential, because I want to actually like Street Fighter. I want to stop thinking that this game is trash. I always thought that Street Fighter was trash my entire life. It was always like tacky, and I always thought it was a little weird and bizarre. For it to be one of the most popular 2D fighters, I know it makes a lot of money in like gaming tournaments and stuff, but it's just such a tacky game. I don't know, it's just ugly. And I feel like this is the moment that Capcom can make this game shine. And from what I've seen, it looks really good. I actually got the demo, the open beta, closed beta too. If y'all haven't seen that video, go check that out on my YouTube. And I played the game, and it looks really nice. I was a little sad because I already know who I want to main, and I want to main JP, because he reminds me of G so much. He's like, it's funny. He's supposed to be Russian, but I don't know where his accent's at, but he's like a mixture of G and like, I don't know, it's a weird mix of like G and Bison or something. I don't know what's going on with that character, but I want to play that character. So that's what got me interested, because I know I would have a debut character to play. But I just have to see the other trailers coming out. It looks promising. They got other things to do. They have tons of mini games, it looks like, that you can play. New characters. They got Marissa, Manon, DJ's back. It's looking like it's gonna be some real fun. And they also got like the hub area where you can make your own character. You run around, do whatever you want to around the city, and I think it got a lot of potential. I'm just hoping that Capcom doesn't mess this up, because they don't learn from their mistakes. They will do something where they'll show us all this stuff, and then when the game drops, none of that stuff's available, and it's always coming soon, coming soon. They do not need to do that this time. I'm hoping that they do not drop the ball on this, because a lot of people are anticipating this game. A lot of people. I mean, if you didn't know already, you know, I'm already like, take my money, Street Fighter 6, because I am invested. This is the only Street Fighter that I've seen that I'm like, this looks good. You know, this has potential. This could be something great, and I feel like a lot of other fighting games are going to be on notice just because Street Fighter 6 is doing this. They're really, really doing a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I know that Mortal Kombat was already doing like the extra modes and everything. Tekken even did extra modes and stuff, but I feel like Street Fighter 6 is going the extra mile doing that, giving, you know, solo players and people that are just casual something to do, because everybody ain't no tournament player, so they're just giving people something else to do, and it's probably a way to you get in-game currency. You can buy stuff, and it just make you feel like the game is worth your while, and what you're doing online or offline or in story is got some meaning. So I think that is good, and I feel like if Capcom doesn't mess this up, please, oh my goodness, Capcom, please, they have to get this right this time. If they do, this could be like one of the most best fighting games, you know, of 2023. It could be, if this is done the proper way. So I'm really excited for Street Fighter 6. I want to love Street Fighter. I want to like that franchise. I don't want to keep not liking it, and I feel like this could be the moment where I'd be like, this is a good fighting game. So take my money, Street Fighter 6. So next is Payday 3. So y'all already know, if y'all watch my channel, y'all know that I love Payday. I played Payday 2. I got tons of videos on there. If y'all haven't checked it out, I got a whole section of nothing but Payday 2. I played the original Payday. I love that game. It's one of my favorite shooters. It's just something about, you know, it's not your typical shooter, because usually when you get shooters, they're always, you know, war is the common theme that they always kind of get. But I feel like this is different because you're robbing banks, and I don't think there's any other shooting game that actually does this. I think Payday might be the only one. So I've been waiting and anticipating this game for the longest time, and they've been kind of talking about it here or there, but they finally showed somewhat of a trailer. It wasn't even a lot, like 20 seconds long, but at least it was something, I guess, to let us know that that's coming this year. I hope that's coming this year. It's kind of hard to say because I don't really know where they're at this game. They really ain't been showing a lot of it, so I'm just hoping that this works out. I'm hoping that this game gives me what I want with, you know, robbing the banks, you know, different enemy types, different locations. I want to be able to do all types of stuff in this game, you know, better co-op missions. It's a lot of things that this could bring that would get me back into Payday again, because I haven't really been playing Payday 2. They don't stop updating that game. It's just that I feel like I've done so much stuff in that game, everything I wanted to do. I'm really high in my infamy, almost 50, so I just didn't want to really continue 2 anymore, because I just really just want to wait out for Payday 3. So it doesn't even matter what kind of happens. I know I'm gonna buy this game, because I have to continue the journey with Payday. I have to, and I just hope that this game doesn't disappoint. I'm a little worried about it because they haven't been showing a lot, and they talking about this game supposed to drop this year. Because if this game supposed to drop this year, it's possible that it couldn't drop until like the end of this year, because they haven't showed anything about this game. They could have showed something at the Game Awards, but they didn't. They just showed like a trailer just randomly, like maybe like last week or something. It was so random, but yeah, I'm gonna buy it anyway. It's kind of like, for better or worse, I really want to play Payday 3. I really, really want to play it. So that's how I feel about Payday. So last but not least is Tekken 8. I don't really. I'm excited for Tekken 8. I am excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for Tekken 8. I'm glad that we've seen something. I didn't even really think we were gonna get a trailer for this game at all, because with Street Fighter 6 kind of like doing this thing, I feel like all the other fighting games are kind of like in the rut right now because they see this game and now everybody's gonna try to follow what it's doing. So it's getting a lot of hype right now, and I just didn't think that Tekken was gonna show anything. I thought that maybe they would let the hype of Street Fighter 6 die down, then they show something. But no, they running neck to neck showing stuff. Their recent trailer was interesting, showing Paul and Law, and even the new I didn't see it at all. I didn't think this was going to happen, but it did. Showing Jun Kazama being in this game, I didn't think that was going to happen at all, but it's happening. I used to main her in 2. Her and Dragunov was my team in Tag 2. I'm surprised to see her. I am very, very excited to see Tekken 8. But I don't really know what to expect from this game. I know they got some kind of different burnout system, or what's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's like a system they have that's like, it's called heat or burn or something. I don't know. A lot of people are complaining about it, but I don't really know for sure like what the complaints are or what's going on. I guess I have to like really play this game to really understand it and give my thoughts on it later. But it looks interesting. It looks good. For right now, nobody looks bad. I've seen the different pictures of the different characters, and everybody looks good so far. All I'm saying is that this game may or may not happen to me, depending on if my character is in it. So I play Dragunov, and I've already said this in the past that I don't think that he will be in future games, because I just feel like they're really gonna try to cut these rosters in half and get rid of people that really ain't been doing anything, like, or characters they don't feel invested in. And I feel like Dragunov might be one of those characters, and if he's not on the main roster, it's really gonna be hard for me to want to get the game, because in my mind I'm thinking to myself, if he's not on the main roster, he might be DLC. But even then, nobody knows how long I'll have to wait to see him in DLC, because DLC packs, they show up very willy-nilly. So it's really dependent on that. I do want to play this game. I mean, Jun's in it, so I guess that would kind of make me want to play it a little bit more. But we have to see. We definitely have to see. Tekken 8, don't get me wrong, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. It just feels like if I don't get Dragunov, I'm gonna be so sad and so disappointed, because I'm character loyalist, and I know Jun's here. I know that she's here, but to be honest, I don't think I want to main her. To be honest, I'll probably play as her, but I don't want to main her. I never wanted to main her in Tag 2. So I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm interested in Tekken 8. It's very likely it will happen. So so here is my tier list of what I am going to be buying and what I'm anticipating this year, as new games keep getting pumped out to us. I don't know all the new games. If y'all got some more games y'all want to recommend me that y'all think I might like, y'all tell me in the comments. So far, these are the ones that have striked my interest and that I'm really looking forward to, because I gotta get ready for 2023, and I gotta get ready for these new games. And I haven't played a fighting game in a long time, because that's primarily what I play, but I haven't played one in a while. So I really want Street Fighter 6 and Tekken to be something special for me. But if not, I want to have a backup in playing one of the other games, for a long term, and have a lot of videos for them, and even bring any of my subscribers in, or any friends of mine, people I know, so we can also get some co-op in as well, like we did last year. So I want to do all those things with these new games. But I want to know what y'all think. Also, I want to know what y'all think about these games and what's coming up in the future and what y'all interested in. So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all looking forward to 2023. And make sure y'all follow me on my Twitter. And make sure y'all looking at me right here every week on YouTube. And until next time, guys, peace.